someone who used pretty much every type of notebook or planner possible since I was maybe 11 or 12, I have settled down and completely fallen head over heels in love with traveler's notebooks. I adore how travel friendly they are, but even more than that, I love the leathers used by artisans such as Chic Sparrow, JT King Leather, Christina's Leather, but above all, my absolute favorite would have to be Speckled Fawns. There is such a joy in holding, touching, and experiencing a leather traveler's notebook that just literally can't be beat. I've fallen in love with them so much over the span of less than a year that I'm on my way to building up my collection even more. The leather that some of the artisans I'm about to show you use is such a joy to use, and using leather, touching leather, experiencing leather in this way, if you love to write, I promise you, you will not regret having a genuine leather traveler's notebook. It may be pricey, but it is worth the experience. And I will always suggest these to anybody that asks. If you want one as a gift, it's a great way to ask for a gift. If you want to save up for one, you can do that as well. Allow me to walk you through my current traveler's notebook lineup. I have ditched a few of my TNs because the leather, the material just doesn't add up. It doesn't compare. But these that I'm using right now, I am in love with them. I love touching them, using them, and experiencing them. Let's walk through my collection, and I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. So, beginning from smallest to largest, we have my two micro-sized TNs. These became my favorite pretty quickly. Surprisingly, because I used to think a micro size, which is 3x4, was way too tiny to do anything of substance in. I was wrong.
Big mistake. Big, huge.
A micro size traveler's notebook is great as an on-the-go planner, note taker. If you don't have a ton of things to plan, great for that. If you have a small project that you're working on, great for that, so you can track what you do each day on a page. That's what I do. So this was my original Speckled Fawns. Let me just take out the clip. And I filled it up with two micro-sized notebooks. I will link where I got them in the description box below. I started off using this one, and then I quickly moved to this beautiful color called Berry Berry. This is a Speckled Fawns leather, and I love it. I always loved the color, and then when Terry started offering it with the pink elastic, I was like, yes, perfect. So at present, I am planning in this. I have such a cute sticker. I have inserts that I made myself, as well as two mini composition notebooks. This was a great find in a stationery store, in a bookstore one day, and I was like, yes, this will be perfect. So this is my current planner. I use a page for a day, and this is what a page looks like. So each day gets its own page for me. I don't write very big, but I also don't write super tiny, so it works for now. And I like using a day on a page because I like decorating. People also use micro-sized TNs as a wallet of sorts, so they add a wallet insert for their cash, and they also add a little writing insert for making notes on the go. I plan in this exclusively. I'm also going to use this one for things that I'm practicing right now, such as sketching, drawing, painting. Another great use for an A7 TN, by the way, or A7 notebook, is if you are trying something for the first time and you don't want to feel overwhelmed by a huge page, start off with one of these. If you're practicing sketching, drawing, painting, if you're practicing poetry writing, a small page such as this goes a long way without overwhelming you too much. That is why I personally love this size. Micro planning, micro on the go list making, and practicing on a small platform. Up next, my passport size, which I just want to see if I'm in frame. purchased off AliExpress. You would have seen this in my original TN lineup. Still going strong. I don't use it as much, but I still love it very much. If this feels too tiny, which again, I would suggest you try it. But if you still don't like it, passport size is a great way to go. This is the size of an insert. This is 3.5 by 5, I believe. So it's the next size up in the TN world. And I got the inserts with this. If you're looking for a TN plus inserts, I will link where I got this below. This is genuine leather. It's real leather. It has pull up. It marks up. I love the marked up lived in look. And I love this color in general. I would like to get a Speckled Fawns in a color like this one day, because I love this warm brown, this kind of camel brown. Love it to bits. Next, we have my latest Speckled Fawns purchase. This was off of the Buy Sell Trade group. I wanted to experience the brawny leather again for, was it Black Friday last year? Terry was doing a special where you get a freebie with your order. I got one of these with this, I think, and I gave it to my mom. No, I think it came with this. I'm not sure, whatever. It came with an order, and I gave it to my mom because she loves leather. We have a lot of leather bags and leather suitcases and leather luggage and stuff. So my mom loved this, and I gave her mine. It had a green elastic, and I wanted a more fun color elastic. So I searched in the Buy Sell Trade group, asked around if anybody had a brawny. That's the name of the leather, and I got this one. The pocket was originally straight. I love when the pockets take on a shape that's not traditional, so I cut this myself to give it a bit of a curve, and I love it very, very much. It is a durable, rigid, not rigid, but durable, thick leather. This, you know, will last a lifetime. And I have a pocket-sized notebook. These TNs, these pocket-sized TNs can hold a Moleskine pocket. Anything 3.5 by 5.5 can go in here. I will show you some options on Amazon next to the TN. I love it. I am currently using this as my wellness and health journal or log. So I write out all my workouts when I go to the gym. In this, I write out my meal plan and what I actually end up eating, which usually is not the same. Well, sometimes it's not the same. So I log basically my day in terms of eating and exercising in here, so I can look back on what I did, Up next, we have my A6 Traveler's Notebook. This is from Christina's leather. I love this leather. This was a custom, and that tends to be how Cristina does her leathers. She will show you what leathers she has in stock, and then you will choose an elastic. You will choose what type of pockets you want, blah, blah, blah. I love a croc print, so I asked for that. And then on the inside, I just got one regular pocket. I like how it's cut naturally. Again, that's my thing. And one in the back here as well. Beautiful leather. I love leather with a bit of sheen. And this is just perfect to me. It reminds me of most of my leather bags and my leather wallet, because they're all the sheeny, if that's a weird type of leather. So it reminds me of that. And comes with a very full pocket. I like to put my pens in here from time to time, or like a highlighter or something. And I put a little bit of lace at the front just to give it, you know, a bit of character. I was a bit bored with it just being plain, so I added this. But you can do it up here, whichever one. Love it. Last but not least, on the leather front, we have my standard size. This is the largest that I have currently. So this is by September Leather. You would have seen this one in my original TN collection video. It's for work, so I can't share too much, but It's a great leather. It's dark, it scratches up, which I like. It shows character pretty quickly, which I like. It's a very smooth to the touch. It's a mix of smooth and suede, if that makes sense, but it's beautiful to touch and feel. I love it so much, and I'm so glad it came with a pen loop. This is great for if you have a very busy job, number one, with lots going on. Number two, if you prefer to plan everything in your life in one go, just get a standard size. You won't go wrong. You won't be disappointed. It has a lot of space. I created these inserts myself because I had some paper that was laying around from a very big sketchbook and I wasn't using it, so I decided to cut. Took very long to do, but I decided to cut some paper. So this is a perfect size for, yeah, if you have a lot going on, or if you like to write a lot. This also is great because it gives you a lot of space, and at the same time it's not as wide as an A5, but it is tall. So if you want to just plan your life, your week, your everything in one, I would suggest this. And I would suggest this if you want to experience leather on a budget. This traveler's notebook cost me $25. No joke. It is very real leather. $25. Sturdy, durable. It has a reinforced spine, so you can add a lot to it. I think it has 6 inserts in here, or maybe 4, and I'm using all of them. But yeah, great leather for a great price. If you need to plan a lot / write a lot and you are on a budget or looking to try out leather for the first time, go with this. You will not regret it. And I'm telling you, real leather as opposed to faux leather, night and day chalk and cheese, oil and water, it is not the same. I prefer leather by a long shot. So much so that I don't use the other covers that I have that I suspect are not the best quality leather. I think they are leather, but they're very processed. I prefer natural looking leathers like these that are thick. Not all leathers are thick, by the way, but I prefer these. Like this one is thin or thinner than this, but I still love it. Point being, try out a leather artisan. You will not regret it. And so these are my current TNs, an updated look at what I'm using / what I love the most. I have another one on the way. Yes, I'm that obsessed. Another Speckled Fawns. So I hope you enjoyed viewing my updated TN collection. If you have any questions about any of these, I will also link what I can below. I can link all of these because they're all online for the most part, with the exception of maybe these micros. I don't know if Terry's doing these micros right now, but I think you could still get them. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time.